Hey, what's up? I'm Scott LaRock, welcoming you to the 2020 Crop Over Souvenir. Joining me to bring you all the sights, sounds, fun, and festivities is Allison.
Thanks, Scott. The Nation Publishing has been publishing the Crop Over Souvenir for many years. With no festival this year, we're going to present to you the 2020 Crop Over Souvenir, the digital series.
We're going to be chatting with the likes of Allison Hines, RPB, Edwin, and so many more as they tell us what Crop Over means to them.
Conducting the interviews for this year's Crop Over Souvenir is the nation's very own Andrea King.
Guess who? On this episode, we chat with the big man himself, Mikey.
In this episode, we're talking with Mikey, whose exuberance in Crop Over since he began around 2004 has never faded. In the last 10 years, Mikey has won the Party Monarch contest 4 times, the Road March twice, and the Sweet Soca Monarch once in 2012 with We Loose. He started actively participating in the Crop Over Festival as a member of the famous Grass Skirt Posse, and the rest is history.
Through performing with the Grass Skirt Posse, as a background dancer for Timmy, is when I saw we were on tour and I saw Bungie performing in Trinidad, and it was at that point that I said, I want to do that. I want to make people react like how he's doing, because that was my first time performing outside of Barbados as well, right? That was the Trinidad Carnival 2004. So usually when in Barbados, it's partying. So it wasn't really, even on stage, the Grass Skirt Posse is partying, but you really didn't get to see it. But when it was in Trinidad and they got to see it, it's when it was like, yo, I want Trey to do that. So I spoke to Blood. I actually initially asked him to write a song for me, but he was very, very busy. So a poem that I wrote that same night in Trinidad, I went back and myself and Lorenzo and a buddy his name Steven, we constructed a melody around it and came up with a song called Come Together, which everybody knows the Grass Skirt song, which ironically started my career on a fairly decent note. Second at Party Monarch, and that was actually my first Road March title as well.
And that song, along with Pavement Anticipation in 2011, No Behavior in 2012, My Kind of Party in 2018, and We Loose, really indicates how melodies are so infectious and Mikey uses them to his advantage. That, he will say, makes for a winning combination.
If there's one thing from 2004 and before that I learned from the veterans, right, is that a melody reigns supreme, right? A good song is a good song, and melody reigns supreme. You forget words fast, but people always remember melodies. So, and that's how the oldie, what we call the oldie goldies, the classics, that's why they stick with people, because the melody is strong. Right?
And on that note, you keep referring to the veterans and the older generation. Who are some of these people you would have looked up to?
For sure, Red Plastic Bag. All right. I always admire how he carried himself, how he spoke, how he handles situations, no matter what was thrown at him. Gabby, I would say I have never. There are certain songs. Jack. I've never heard Gabby sing Jack the same way twice. You get what I mean? So his musical ear is amazing, and his voice texture and performance, I think grainer, energy. You understand? So I always said if I could find a balance between these three, right? I should be decent. And then obviously there's Blood, Edwin, Lorick, Allison Hines, and to a lesser extent Rupi, because Rupi was really overseas a lot when they really started to come up. I think you're always learning, you're constantly learning, and when they come up, that's the only way to grow, right? And I don't ever think that I know it all. Even with the youngsters, I always ask them questions too, because they will learn from them, right? The same way how Bike and even Bison, he learned from me, and that's how the world is. That's how music works.
What does Crop Over mean to you?
Anyone who anyone who knows my music, in 2018, there's this specific song, a raga soca, called Fete and Family. Right? That song is what Crop Over means to me. Crop Over for me is like one big reunion. There are 2 times a year that you see a lot of people, like specific people in Barbados. It seems that other parts of the year you don't see them at all. All right? Christmas and Crop Over. So Crop Over for me is like a big reunion. That's the time when, again, run into people that I ain't see in a very, very long time. I get to hang out, I get to talk. Actually, we actually do a lot of talking in the fest, right? It's just a time to release and a time for creatives to shine. So, but I'm glad that Crop Over gives the platform to showcase not only the singers but the artists, the cooks and everything, and then it boils together in one big festival that the world is watching. All right, so that's what it means to me. I love Crop Over. I still can't get down to Kadooment. Even if I gotta go outside and jump up myself, I got my own luck to do, but correct, right? But yeah, that's definitely what it means to me, is friends, family, food, music, and more importantly, artistry and love.
Keep watching the 2020 Crop Over Souvenir, the digital series, as we talk to some of the men and women who have made the festival what it is today.